What is up, you guys? Today we are doing a quick car review on 2016 Nissan Rogue. As you can see, we got silver color on deck. Got some turn signals in the mirrors. I didn't even know that, and I've been driving this around for 2 days as my daily driver, seeing if I like it so I could tell you guys if it's worth it. Now this is the SV model. What does that mean? I actually have no idea. You can see we got the Rogue badging, Nissan logo. Back here, if you look closely, backup camera. Yes, I was kind of afraid it wouldn't have one. It had one, so yeah, props for that. Back here, rear windshield wiper. Back here, as you can see, basic car, basic tires. Now, feature-wise, let's take a look at the keys. This is the key fob. Boom. As you can see, no metal key. There might be one in here for emergencies because there is a keyhole, but who cares? We'll get to that when we get there if we need the key to get in because the battery died or something. So as you see, no metal key. We got keyless entry. I already have it unlocked. Let me lock it. So as you can see, boom, it's locked. Push this button, unlocks like that. But I found out it only unlocks this one door, and then there's one on the other side. It doesn't unlock the back doors, so that's kind of a buzzkill right there. If you want to unlock all the doors, there's probably a setting though, but all the settings are so confusing, who cares? So press it again, it locks it up, just like that. Now what I like about Chrysler products is you have the key in your pocket, you just put your finger in here and then it unlocks because it has sensors in here. And this you have to push the button, so that's kind of a downer for me. Yes, deal breaker actually. All right, so on the inside, take a look, we got some, it's probably not real leather, could be, who knows. So we got the leather trim right here. It's padded, actually pretty soft right here. I just hate this material. It looks like styrofoam or whatever, you know. It's that plastic, don't like it. Got the chrome door handles right here. Window controls, and this was confusing me so much. I tried to unlock the doors and I don't know if I'm nuts, but I'm pretty sure this is backwards, and usually the unlock is on the front, because I kept pressing that and it kept locking. I was like, why won't it open? So that kept happening to me, drove me nuts. All right, so back seat, we actually do have some decent leg room back here. Let's hop on in. As you can see, I'm in here. I'm 5'11". I got some room here. Headroom is nice. Got a light right here. There is a cup holder here. Still not sure how to actually use it. I'm guessing I could pull that and do it or something, but I have one hand, so it's hard to do. So, you know, it's good room back here, so if there's kids, perfect. Back here, got a little cubby holes. Air conditioning. Is there anything else I can't see? Nope. And pretty much it. We got the cloth seats in here. Let's get back out. Speakers, even cup holders in the doors. So, well, I guess they're bottle holders technically. All right, so let's pop open the back hatch. It's not an automatic lift gate. You have to pull it up. See, as you can see, it doesn't go all the way. So you have to pull it up about halfway, and then the springs or the shocks or whatever pull it up the rest of the way. Back here, some decent cargo room, plus the seats fold down. As you can see, they fold down, so you got a lot of room back here if you want to throw some bikes or something back here. And then back here, down here, little kind of, not really even hidden, but you know, you got a cubby hole, and these things actually come out. Like, it's kind of like Legos, they just pop out like this, which, I don't know, this kind of looks really cheap, like just cheap plastic, and then this thing over it. Not really a big fan of this. They should have did a better job, but you know, get what you gotta get, I guess. Right here on the side, I don't know what this little shelf type thing is for, and you got this right here if you want to need to like tie something down so it doesn't fly out. And then you see, close it, no buttons, you got to do it manually. Come on, it's the future, it should be automatic. All right, so take a look at the front end right here. No fog lights, but right here, let me actually turn on the headlights because it actually does look kind of cool. It has some LEDs or whatever going around the edge. Hey, turn on the headlights. There we go. Headlights are on. I don't know if you can even see. It's really hard to see, but right here, this strip looks pretty nice at night. Headlights, high beams, turn signals. So this right here glows like white. It looks pretty nice. We got the Nissan logo right here. Pretty basic car, you know. Let's see. Let me pop the hood. I haven't actually looked under the hood. Let me turn off these headlights before they stop yelling at me. We got a sport mode. We got eco mode, so you know, if you want to go fast or you want to save the environment. Right here is the e-brake. Down there we got the pedals. Now right here, right next to the gas tank, it's right there. It took me a while to find it. I was like, where is it? So can I open this with one hand? It's got a latch in here somewhere. There it is. Whoa, it doesn't even stay open, so you gotta actually use that stick somewhere. I don't even know where it is. This is like the future. and we're using the stick, which I haven't seen since like the 90s. I don't even know where it is. Is there not one in here to hold this up by hand? Look at this, this is crazy. I don't know, whatever. That's what the engine looks like. Take it or leave it. Just close this thing. We got it closed. Yeah, this car is, I'm really loving it. So yeah, the gas tank's on the right side, which is one of the things I don't like. I prefer it on the left side because I'm getting out of the left side. I don't know, it just makes sense to me. Right here, mirrors, no blind spot monitor. Let's get inside. Whew. Now, front seat leg room. This is the question. So the back seat had good leg room. Now the front seat, okay, I drove this for 2 days, put on a total of 282.8 miles. Now, first of all, to reset that trip calculator, miles counter thing, whatever it's called, I was going through the settings on here. I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? I found it. I couldn't figure out how to reset it. Then I was like, oh, look, it's right here for some reason. Trip reset. So I held that down. It was crazy. I was like, really? Why would it be over there? There's all these buttons over here. All right, so we do have a push start because you saw there was no key. So that is a good feature there. You just put your foot on the brake, push it, starts on up just like that. That beep buzzer sound wasn't the car, it was my phone. So we got Bluetooth audio, that's nice. Now the speakers, it sounds all right at low volumes. Once you get to a certain volume, it has a ton of distortion and it sounds really bad and ruins the whole experience. So just keep that in mind. Right here, we got the Sunglass Holder, which a lot of cars don't have. I feel like every car should have this, except it does get really hot in here. So it's possible your sunglasses will start, you know, deforming and melting. So just keep that in mind, because that happened to me once. Not in this car, but in another car. Now the sun visor, look at this. When I open it, it's like this close to my face. It really bugs me. And then when you get in here, we have the mirror, but the light, I don't know if it actually lights up anything. Crazy. We don't have an auto dimming mirror, but you can dim it by flipping the switch. I don't know if you can actually see it. I guess, kinda, maybe. Right there, as you can see, it looks way, way darker in person. When I first got it, I was like, why is the mirror so dark? I can't see anything. But then I figured out you flip the switch to get it bright. So moving on to legroom, like I said, I drove this for about 300 miles and I'm about 5'11", not that tall. And I don't have a lot of legroom. Like I'm on the, you know, like the dead pedal area right here on the left, and then I'm on the brake pedal. My knee is like bent. Like I'm all the way back in the seat too. This is as far as it goes. And after about 30 miles of driving this, my right knee just started hurting so bad because of the way I'm positioned in here. Like there's only so much you could do. I'm trying to stretch out. I'm like, okay. Trying to do this, and it's just not really comfortable. So if you are tall, and I'm 5'11", that's not like super tall, you better be careful with this. This is probably better for soccer moms or something. All right, so steering wheel controls right here. Answer and end phone calls because it has Bluetooth calls. We got cruise control here. I tried it out. You know, basic cruise control. What do you expect? Over here, you can change the source of the music, skip through tracks with this. As you can see, I'm gonna skip through it. It'll change the track. That's nice. Right here, volume up and down. This right here controls the menus. So I'm gonna flip through the menus, and it's crazy. I was going through here. I saw this, average speed. It tells you how fast your average speed is, but there's no way to use a digital speedometer. You're stuck using the analog right here. I was like, really? Why would it have the screen at all? Now range, 92 miles left, we have about 1/4 of a tank. Now in eco mode, you actually do get pretty good gas mileage in here. Put it in sport mode, it's out the door. You're not gonna be able to go that far. Like I drove across town for like 40 miles on a full tank and it was still full when I got there. I mean, obviously not, but the needle was full. Then when I switched it into sport mode, it just started going down, down, down. I was like, oh my God. All right, so over here, we got the sport mode action, eco mode, traction control. I'm not even sure what this is. Oh, brightness. Oh, cool. I guess. All right, windshield wipers right here. Turn signals, headlights. I don't even know what this is. Oh, yeah, flash to pass. Air conditioning is nice and cold. Right here, we got the middle box. Up here, it has a small compartment. You put change, I guess. Kind of weird. Like it's not really covered up. Right here, it's pretty deep. Got some room in here. 2 cup holders up here. You can put your phone right here if you wanted to. Got the charging port here, also another one in the middle box. USB port, you can plug your iPod in, maybe your iPhone, and I'm not sure about Android phones, usually doesn't work. Auxiliary port, glove box right here. Nice and spacious if you want to put some stuff in there. Each door has bottle holders. I don't know, it's pretty much it really. There's not really that much stuff. Up here we have the lights, which are not that bright, even at night. Like last night I had them on when I was parked, and then I was driving on the freeway and I looked up, I was like, oh, I left it on. I didn't even notice it was on. It's that dull. So as you can see, the back seat is folded down. I guess that's how you use the cup holder. You have to fold down this whole seat or something. It looks like it comes apart though, so there's probably some way to get out of it, but I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't get this car. The MSRP is like $24,000, so it's not too expensive, but for $24,000 you could get a Dodge Journey, which I feel is way better than this. Another thing I didn't like is when you shift this to drive, sometimes like I overshoot it. Now, as you can see, I'm in L. Sometimes I undershoot it, trying not to overshoot it, and then I'm in neutral. I'm just like, what is going on here? It's kind of weird, like it doesn't click too much. Like I like how, at least in a Chrysler 300, it goes like kind of a jigsaw type pattern, so like you can't shift it into another one. Like drive is all the way at the bottom, then if you want to go like down further to sport mode or lower, you have to go over to the right or whatever, you know. So that's a nice feature of that. This, be careful, make sure you look up there to see what you're in, because it was confusing me all day. Radio, we have Sirius XM satellite radio, Bluetooth, CD. There actually is a CD player here. I didn't know they still put those in cars. Hazard lights right here, the air vents, the mirror. I mean, I don't know how much more I could talk about. It's pretty basic, but I think that's pretty much it. So, would I recommend this car if you are a short woman and you need to take your kids to school and soccer practice maybe, but otherwise, not too much. And also, I forgot, right here, I noticed this last night. Warning, high rollover risk. Avoid abrupt maneuvers and excessive speed, and always buckle up. So I noticed this before I saw that sticker. When I was accelerating on the freeway, the wheel like starts pulling in different directions. I'm trying to hold it straight, and it just doesn't have good handling at high speeds. So that is something to think about. At low speeds, yeah, you can go straight. Now, if you're at high speeds, you better be in control or you're gonna lose control. So be careful with that. That is one thing I didn't like. Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys have a Nissan Rogue? Do you want a Nissan Rogue? Comment down below and let me know. Maybe I'm just being biased because I don't really like Nissans at all. I don't know, the materials are always cheap feeling. Like the steering wheel here is just that same styrofoam looking plastic, which just kind of disgusts me really. Cloth seats. I mean, there might be like a higher end model of this, but still, I don't know, not that great. Did I show you the backup camera? Let's get it into reverse. Backup camera right here, as you can see. It's got a decent backup camera, you know, for the size and everything, but it has static lines. They do not turn with the wheel, so that is a thing. And also, every time I tried to back into a space using that camera, I don't know what's up with it, but it's not too accurate or something, because I was always off to the left, off to the right, on the line, something. I was never perfectly in the space. So it's kind of weird the way it was working for me. And I can back into spaces without a backup camera, so that was just messing me up. It was really crazy. So comment down below and let me know what you guys think of the Nissan Rogue. If you have one, if you want one, if you had one and then got rid of it because you didn't like it, whatever. Make sure you guys give this video a nice thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button for more. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. And until next time, then Roger, I'm out. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all should know my name, I'm a big shot. The plan is to get guap with every TikTok on my wristwatch. And stack it from the flow to the tip top. The game's in a